everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. This is going to be a general reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for June the 1st to the 15th. Let's see, we're going to start with the Storyteller Oracle cards to see what is the predominant storyline happening for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Bear in mind that this reading will not resonate for everyone, so take what you can, but don't force it. Anything else here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, June 1 to the 15th. That Architect card wants out. Okay, there we go. Let's see what order these cards go in. I hope everyone is doing well and feeling sort of back to normal, whatever the new normal is since the lunar eclipse. June is going to be full of a lot of transformative energy as well. Okay, let's have a look here. Let's begin. Okay, so the Architect card, that's the first card that wanted to start the story, and it wanted out of the deck pretty bad. So looks like you're working on something, Taurus. I know that sounds vague, but it looks like you're trying to put something, you're trying to make something go from something in your mind, so an idea, something in your imagination, and you're going to make it happen in the real world. You're going to take an idea and manifest it into a project that will yield an idea that you've been having. Very interesting. Okay. And I see that, yes, you're using your inspiration. So something in your imagination, something in your inspiration has put you to work. And as a Taurus, you love this. So you must be working hard. I see that the idea of how to create things is a little challenging right now. Okay, interesting. So you're working on probably the planning stages of something, and maybe the actual creation process is being stalled up. You've got sacrifice here. Interesting. Sacrifice, unity. Okay, do you have a relationship? Okay, new day. So it looks like some sort of unity may need to be sacrificed. Oh, that's getting heavy right off the top. Maybe something is blocking your new day in the realms of a relationship. You do have an intuitive sense of what I'm talking about if this is resonating for you, and it's hitting you in the confidence. So whatever this is, it's impacting your confidence and your creativity. The sacrifice that's either happening in a union or that needs to happen. Interesting. We'll find out more when we get into tarot, but your imagination and your intuition are definitely online right now, helping out. You're starting to feel of sort of the dilemma aspect of what to do here. When you see unity and polarized together, talk about a situation where you feel like you're being pulled, right, in one or tug of war kind of thing, one or two directions. We see the water energy card come up, so that suggests that this is an emotional time. It's emotional, this situation, and you feel kind of bound. You feel maybe not trapped, but because that's a different energy, but bound is more like you don't see an outcome that seems like the one to go for, right? You're not sure what to do. It's very unfamiliar times, okay? Your sense of mental clarity is being challenged by this whole situation. Likely the emotions, here's trapped. So you're feeling challenged to find your way out of a situation. Maybe the outcomes aren't pleasing to you. You've got to let go. And you're having a hard time being compassionate. So there might be something going on with a union here. We're going to find out more with the tarot. You're not feeling like you want to make a sacrifice, though. Yeah, it's interesting. You have scarcity in reverse, which suggests that you are feeling challenged to make a sacrifice. You're feeling challenged to understand that if you let go of something, that you still have enough. You see let go here and scarcity in reverse. Together, that's a very interesting combination in a story, because that really says to me that the idea of sacrifice terrifies you. Whatever this is, you don't want to sacrifice it, but it looks like there's something that you want to talk about when it comes to this situation. As I say that, I feel like I need a sip of water. Interesting. There is something that you want to talk about here. Interesting, Taurus. What's June going to be like for you? Let's find out. Okay, I'm going to put these to the side, and we're going to grab the tarot, and we'll see what clarity we can get from that. All right. Okay, so let us begin this portion of the reading for Taurus, June 1st. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. June 1st to the 15th, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, which I love. What is challenging this energy? Okay, Taurus, look at what we've got here. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. So that energy is one of really enriching your life in a self-sufficient way. Okay, Taurus? So this energy is really about self-care, self-enrichment, self-nurturing, nourishment. What nourishes you? This is, I love sitting in this energy, the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, Taurus, this is an earth sign energy. Capricorn is represented by the Queen, but, you know, you're really sitting in a space of understanding yourself, right? And feeling like you, and like understanding that everything you need is within. Everything you need is within. And that is being challenged. This energy is present in your life, but currently there's a huge obstacle. And the obstacle to accessing that Queen of Pentacles energy is that we see the Six of Swords, which really is a time where you need to reflect on recent or present, maybe from the past, you know, energies that you need to heal from. And it's about like self-limiting beliefs. When I see swords challenging a Queen of Pentacles, to me, that is saying that the way you're talking to yourself, Taurus, the self-limiting beliefs going on in your mind are holding back such a beautiful self-sufficient energy, which is, I think, what you're interested in, you know, even from the storyteller cards here, we see that. So there's something that you need to reflect on and depart from, right? You see the boat has left, right? You need to depart from something, heal and understand, and then see where you're at, right? I think you would be it would change you, this experience, especially seeing the Queen of Pentacles being beneath. The Six of Swords is an Aquarian energy. So potentially you're dealing with an Aquarius, my Taurus friends. We did see no, we didn't see air. We saw water. Okay, so what is top of mind for Taurus? Ooh, the Two of Pentacles flies into my lap. So that suggests that you're going round and round and round and round about your sense of security and identity as they relate to this sort of idea that something new is coming. You feel like you want to create something. Okay, we saw that with the storyteller cards as well. So there is something you wanting to create, and it's top of mind, but you're almost stuck in the loop here, right? Like you're stuck in the gears of the Two of Pentacles. You can see the red tape. You can see the figure 8 between here, constantly looping around and around, right? And when we see that, it becomes a feeling of, it almost feels like there are opposing forces here. Like things keep opposing each other, and it's like loopy. It's loopy up in your mind when I say what's top of mind and we see a Two of Pentacles. To me, that says that you're going around and around about something that, you know, Spirit seems to be guiding you to take some time and heal mentally, not to maybe take a break from this loop and look at what the inner dialogue, what's the inner story, what are these swords that need to be reviewed and healed, right? Interesting. Ooh, bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups in reverse, as I'm talking about something that needs to be healed. Something emotional, could be showing different sides of itself to you that are less than what is required right now. You could be in a situation that's no longer serving you. Okay, I'm going to keep this boy here. 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is Pisces. So you could be dealing with a Pisces. We saw in the 6 of Swords that it could be Aquarian energy. So have a look out there. See, if it doesn't, don't force it. Okay, what is going on in terms of at the end of the day? What is the issue here? Okay, so the issue here is that you're feeling challenged to get excited about a different emotional situation, okay? You've got the 4 of Cups here, but it's in reverse. So the 4 of Cups, as it is a time where you're feeling kind of unable to understand the emotions about something. So you could be starting to feel sort of dissatisfied. It's like you're learning a lesson and it's challenging you. Okay, so yeah, it's like you're not impressed when you see the 4 of Cups. When it comes to emotional state, you feel sort of dissatisfied. So it's almost like you feel challenged to have any sort of connection right now emotionally. You're not thinking about emotion right now. You're thinking more logically. And I'm going to get some clarity here. Why is this 4 of Cups in reverse as the sort of the bottom line for what's going on? Ooh, let's see what fell on the ground here. Okay, we've got the Star card and the Page of Wands. So that's another Aquarian energy here. So could be that, when you see, first of all, aside from Aquarius, when you see the Star card next to the Page of Wands in reverse, that tells me that there was a situation, especially because of what I was asking about, there was a situation where you were really hoping and you had a lot of faith in something, and it ended up being not as it seemed. Like it ended up, instead of allowing you to discover something new that was soulful and inspirational, it ended up being the opposite of that. And it ended up being sort of something in the external world that was not what it appeared to be. And so that could explain why this 4 of Cups is in reverse, where it's sort of like an impulsive energy where you don't really know how to feel emotionally. You could be feeling really confused emotionally. Why? What was this situation in the past? Yeah, it had to do with sort of why this loop is here is because this is a situation that has come up before for you, and it didn't really get solved. It was like somehow you took a shortcut, Taurus. You somehow took a shortcut here. I say that because I see the Knight of Wands next to the 2 of Swords in reverse, and it's like that really tells me that there was a shortcut that got taken emotionally. Maybe the communication. Yeah, you didn't take your time with something. You didn't heal from something. You didn't take your time with something here. And now when you look back at it from where you are today, it's a very difficult decision. 7 of Swords. Yeah, you have to make a decision about something you've been sitting in this energy for a while, Taurus. This is okay. That helps. Sometimes I need clarification. Okay, that's interesting. So this is something that's got to get managed. It's not going away, my friend. Okay, what are the past influences here for Taurus with respect to this timeline? Thank you. 2 of Cups. It did start. It was a union that started in the past, and or a reconciliation that happened in the past, or a marriage Something started in the past on an emotional level with a partner. Now, what's going on in the future? Thank you. Ooh, it's falling all over the place. In the future, we see 9 of Wands in reverse, which suggests that you're feeling very challenged to see that you need some self-care. You've got to take care of yourself, and you're not doing it, Taurus. Why? Why? How come? Please take the time that you need to heal and refill your tank. Something's got you. And as I look at the bottom of the deck, I see the Hanged Man in reverse, which says that you're failing to see that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I know it's hard. It's hard when you have to sacrifice something, but we have to trust the process. If something's got to go, it's got to go. And it doesn't necessarily mean the relationship's got to go. It just might mean that this phase of you in the relationship has to change. Like if you stay in the relationship, you have to find a way to be authentically you, if that, hopefully that's possible. But I mean, you need to trust, and you're having a hard time trusting the process and understanding that sometimes sacrifice is part of that process, even if we don't understand the nature of that sacrifice in the moment. Okay, what is this inner dialogue that Taurus is having here? Thank you. Oh, we got 3 cards. Okay, so the inner dialogue, the inner dialogue says, I don't want to tap into the emotions. I'd rather focus on creating my vision because I don't want to end up without enough. Yeah, so you're like, it's like you don't want to deal with the emotions. You'd rather focus on this thing you're trying to create, but it looks like the two are related, like, because one is blocking the other. Without the healing, the creative, self-sufficient, enriched path forward is blocked by this lack of healing on an issue that started with a relationship in the past. It looks like a sacrifice has to be made, Taurus. What is the outer manifestation of Taurus as far as this situation? Oh, thank you. Okay, the outer manifestation is the Chariot, that a choice has to be made. Okay, so when people look at you, Taurus, they're thinking, yeah, Taurus really has to make a choice here. Taurus gotta choose which direction they want to go in, and where's the future lie? Where's the future lie? And that they can direct this Chariot. So that's empowering, Taurus. People see you as the Chariot driver. It's a 7 card, so you got lots of 7s here. Okay, well, what is the biggest worry and wish? Yeah, emotional openness and inspirational openness. 2 aces, very auspicious as your sort of what's your top of mind worry and desire, biggest desire, your wish and your worries are 2 very auspicious cards that you really want to get your emotional cup open, and you really want to have this inspiration, this spiritual connection. You want to feel these things. You want to invite a new healing energy to your heart with the cups, and you really want to initiate something spiritual with the rods, and you're afraid. You're afraid, you're worried you can't do it. And I think that you can do it. Why not? Of course you can do it. You have to believe you can do it, Taurus. What is the final outcome here on this timeline? Ace of Swords. Wow, a new mental perspective. Taurus, 3 aces, come on. I mean, and what's on the bottom of the deck? It was this way. So 10 of, you're going to start a new path of understanding yourself. You're undergoing a massive transformation here. Massive transformation here. The lunar eclipse must have really it got all of us. It got all of us. But I mean, this is outstanding. 3 aces as a final outcome is incredible. You've got 3 aces here at the end of your reading. The final outcome is the Ace of Swords. The final outcome in and of itself is a new mental state where you're very curious and you're open. It's blank slate. You've wiped the past clean. It looks like you're going to heal this, Taurus. I mean, the capacity is here. This reading is intended for the first half of June, so you could be starting to feel some of these energies activating now, which is why they're top of mind, right? Yeah. Okay, let's get some words of encouragement here for Taurus. Some words of encouragement. Ooh, flippity floppity. What do we got here? Potential. There is so much potential with these 3 aces that come up for you at the end of the tarot reading. The aces are already very auspicious, but talk about potential. Who knows? These are brand new beginnings where you could, the limits are only self-imposed. Happiness. You need to feel joy right now, Taurus. So if you start to get into your head too much, take a break and go do something that makes you happy, whatever that is. We need to start incorporating joy into our day as we're transforming. Otherwise it gets really heavy, right? It gets really heavy, and the truth is, like I said, like it gets heavy, right? So it looks like truths are being revealed to you here, and you're gonna really start to understand yourself once you take this time to heal. And then I see protection come up for you. So that really says to me that these lightning bolts of truth, which was the card right before, so very consistent messaging here. Be gentle with yourself, Taurus, and really try to focus on taking care of yourself during this transformative month and process that you're undergoing here. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. If this reading has resonated for you and you would like a personal reading, my email's in the description below. Okay, take care, everyone. We'll see you again soon for the mid-month reading.